Hey, it's me. Real quick, my mom's not doing good at all. She's what the staff calls decompensating, which I already know because she won't even talk to me on the phone. She went from wanting me to call every day, and just a few days later, I called her twice on Thursday, twice on Friday, once on Saturday, and she wouldn't talk to me. And staff and patients alike have said, I told her it was her daughter. I said, you made sure I told her it's Laura on the phone? Yeah. And there was supposed to be a major meeting with my mom's social worker and with that woman, and that I told you has been helping me out, and she's my only link to my mom, and she's been there for me, supporting me and whatnot. And she was supposed to go with my mom's social worker, and it was canceled at the last minute, and they waited weeks for it. My mom's not doing good. Anyway, I wanted to call. I periodically tell you, what's going on, as much as I know I'm obviously breaking, because I'd rather my mom talk nonsense to me than not talk to me at all. Even Cheryl says the same thing. If my mom won't talk to anybody or have a meeting or whatnot, and then she's just going to disintegrate and get worse and worse. But I wanted to ask you, since you live around there, if you could periodically check on the house, and at some point in the future, if you ever find out that Marion has put it up for sale, you could let me know, just in a message. Just leave me a message. And my kind of an aunt put my mom's house up for sale. I'd really appreciate it if you could do that for me, just for the sake of, the friendship we had, and we used to see movies together and whatnot. Just, there's no way else I could know, Donna. Just, if you could just leave me a message, yeah, I saw that your mom's house is up for sale, and I also would like to know, what happens with Angel, for my own sake. My mom is not... Hey, it's me. My mom's not doing good. She's what the hospital would call decompensating, deteriorating, whatever. I knew this because before she wanted me to call her every day, and I tried to call her twice Thursday, twice Friday, once Saturday, and both staff and patients have told me, I told her it was you. I said, you made sure you told her it was her daughter on the phone? Yeah, she doesn't want to talk to me. She's giving up. I'm breaking. She's giving up. I'd rather her talk nonsense to me than talk nothing. And there was supposed to be a major meeting with her social worker and with that woman I told you about, my advocate. My mom, and it didn't happen. It was canceled at the last minute, and they waited weeks to have it. So I wanted to ask you a favor. If my cunt of an aunt, if Marion ever puts my mom's house up for sale, I wouldn't know. I would like to know when that happens, just for my own sake. And you live around there. You could, periodically, at some point, go by and just tell me. You could leave me a message. Just leave me a quick message. Yeah, I saw the house was up for sale, Laura. I'd really appreciate that. I'd also, of course, like to know how Angel's doing. My mom's not doing good. I'm very, very sad, understandably. So yeah, for the sake of, the friendship you and I had, and if you could just tell me if you ever notice, if you, obviously I go by all the time, but just, you could go by and then go by a couple weeks later or something, just tell me if the house is up for sale, because I would have no way to know otherwise, and I would like to know when that happens. Just for my own sake, I would just like to know. My mom's not doing good at all. If she won't, she's giving up, Dawn. If she won't even talk to anybody. Yeah, just want to let you know my mom's not doing good. She won't even talk to me on the phone. I called twice Thursday, twice Friday, once Saturday. She knows it's me. Staff and patients alike have told me. We told her it's you. She won't talk to me. Before it was like she wanted me to call every day. I lift her morale to call every day. not doing good. So, and there was supposed to be a major meeting with her outside, with her social worker from the outside, and with that woman Cheryl I told you about, the one who's been my advocate, my friend all along. Thank God for her, and it didn't happen. It was canceled at the last minute. And I had toyed with the idea of going, but then, it wouldn't have happened anyway. All my conflict was for nothing. I would like ask you a favor. Well, first of all, I want to know what happens, just for my own sake, just to know. I would like to know what happens with Angel. I want to know that she's okay, and I'm sure she'll be wonderful. And also, I would like to know if you ever find out that my mom's, if my kind of an Aunt Marion has put my mom's house up for sale. I would really like to know that. And you live around there. I mean, you could check and then check a couple weeks. You know what I mean? You could, I'm sure it's not up yet, but you know what I mean. If you could keep me in the loop on that, I would really like to know when that house goes up for sale. I just would like to know. I don't know what's going to happen with my mom, Donna. I just wanted to tell you that the hospital says she's decompensating, and I already know that because she won't even talk to me. And if she won't talk to people, she's screwed. She's just going to get worse, and but whatever. Take care, as usual. Thank you for everything. You can just leave me a quick message, how... I'm talking about the future. I'm not talking about right today. I'm just saying I'd like to know how Angel is, and I would like to know if you know that my mom's house has gone up for sale. If you That's it. Take care. And again, thanks for everything. I've said this to you repeatedly, but I mean it. Of course I want to know when the cunt puts my mom's house up for sale, I know Angel will be fine. They'll find her a good home regardless. Hopefully, it'd be wonderful if she could be with these people. But they had to go on vacation. They had prior, and they had to go. And so Angel might have had to go back with another foster home or in a shelter or what, I don't know. But in the end, if they took Angel, that'd be great, but they'll find her a good home regardless. I'm not worried about Angel, she'll be fine. And of course, you can understand why I would want to know, if Marion puts my mom's house up for sale, Of course I would want to know that. My mom's only getting worse. You think she's not going to be committed? I'll be shocked if she's not. And of course, if she's committed, Marion's going to sell the house. I mean, that's a given. That's a fucking given. I already told you that. And she'll get away with it because, what a joke. What a fucking joke. As I've repeatedly said, this entire existence has been for me. Heartbreaking thing is, even when she's in the hospital, she brought it up, I didn't, I never would. Even when, even on the phone, even when she's in the hospital, she was still bringing up the fact, I want to put that house in a living trust for you, Laura, we're going to see a lawyer, I want to see a lawyer, I want to make out a new will, all this crap. Even despite her, she was still bringing that up. Heartbreaking. How touching, huh? Marion was too strong for all of us, Mom. So people who believe in heaven and hell say there's a special place in hell for Marion. And, and Joe says, she hasn't won anything, Laura. She'll have to, when she goes, she'll have to count for her actions when she goes before the first source, but whatever. Mom's going to be committed. There's no way she's not. The hospital, it breaks you. She's lost hope. She won't even talk to the people who love her the most, who actually, can lift her morale and like Cheryl said, she can't deal with it. She's escaping to her own mind, and she can't deal with this conflict with you, and torn between you and your aunt. And I don't blame her. It all sucks. been going on for too fucking long, and it all fucking sucks. But in the end, I'm the one. I'm the one if I had fucking money available to me. You know? I hear people raise money for me. I heard they raised $50,000 for someone to have a boob job one time. One went on the internet wanting money raised up so she could get a fucking boob job. If I had money, believe me, things would be different. I would arrange for my mom to be in a different place. I'd arrange for alternative therapies. I'd arrange for a lot of things, and I'd be in the loop, and I would know what was going on. Okay? Marion doesn't give a shit. I do. That's the bottom line here. I do. She doesn't. Okay? Any day now she's gonna, thank God I left. Thank God for him. Thank God I left, because I told you. She would have been sitting me down, and if I had been there in the house all this time taking care of Angel and Omar in the house, you know, Laura, your mom's just not getting any better, and I'm gonna start thinking about, if they're gonna commit her, I'm gonna have to sell this house. You understand? Oh, fuck you, get away. I know about I had my mom, I know everything. I'm just being a good silent little girl, because that's what I have to do, Thank God the cat's out of the bag. Thank God. Because I'm fucking free to do whatever I want legally now. And that means this. That means Flickr and Twitter and Facebook and MySpace and my website and YouTube and everything. And no one can fucking stop me. Just like my old poem. Get the damn old poem. It ends with no one will stop me. They'll fail if they try. I'm on a one-track mission. Do it or die. Oh yeah. Sometimes I feel like I shouldn't exist. I want to scream. I wrote this like 20 years ago. Maybe more. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I shouldn't exist. I want to scream out loud or slash at my wrists. The pressure builds up and there's no escape. Somebody's pushed me into the fiery lake. It goes beyond counseling. It goes beyond hell. Into the mirror to my opposite self. Reach for perfection. What do you find? You alienate others with your own twisted mind. Locked somewhere far away is the hidden key. I have to find it or I'll never be free. No one will stop me. They'll fail if they try. I'm on a one-track mission. Do it or die.